It's that time again when we say good morning to you, Grenada, Carriacou, PT, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world. Welcome to Good Morning Grenada for this, the final day of October. It's October the 31st. And good morning from our studios right here on Observatory Road in the nation's capital, St. George's. I say good morning. Love, peace, and joy be with you today. It's a good day to have a good day, and let's go to our Reverend's sending this morning, a faithful Friday prayer. He says, Heavenly Father, thank you for your unfailing faithfulness. Fill our hearts with peace today and guide each step we take. Keep us safe in your care. Lord, strengthen us with grace and surround us with your favor. Open doors of opportunity. Give us wisdom in our choices and help us walk by faith, not by fear. Bless our families and friends with joy, peace, and strength. Carry us through this day and remind us we are never alone. Amen. Amen. And someone will say amen, I know. All right, bless Friday blessings. Oh Lord, oh Lord. O Lord, our Lord, how excellent is thy name in all the earth, who hast set thy glory above the heavens. And that's Psalms 8 and verse 1. Thank you again, Reverend, and it's indeed a good day to have a good day. 26 minutes on to the 7 o'clock hour, and just want to reach out and say a happy birthday greetings to Shadira George. You're celebrating your 24th birthday today. Well, you've got greetings coming from your mom and the entire home circle, and wishing you all the best and God's grace and blessings upon your life, hoping and praying that you see many more. Also, Amy Paul of Fontenoy in St. George. You're celebrating today. You've got greetings coming from your sister Shamara Paul and your brother Shaid Paul of Munich in St. Andrew. Now, someone is celebrating a birthday tomorrow, and I want to say good morning and very, very special advanced birthday greetings to you. Vicklin Moraine out there in Montfendu in St. Patrick. Well, she's an ardent listener of the GBN over the years. She's always been following me on mornings. Good morning, darling. I hope that you feel well and that you have a most enjoyable day. Yeah, that's my wish for you. Enjoy to the fullest tomorrow. Wish I could have done so much more for you, but you know, time and space, and you know what I'm saying. But I know you will enjoy it, all right? As we say good morning to the folks at Care Bears, good morning to Auntie Marcy, Keisha, and Khalid and the entire team. Yolan Swan has joined us, Mildred Smith has joined us, and Michelle Daniel, Joanne Brathwaite Batson, good morning. Good morning to all my online listeners. Now, the next song, I'll have to do that. I'll have to stand, you know? No, I have to sit. I can't sit down. Oh my goodness. I've got work to do. I've got so much work to do. I can't sit down. I've got a nation to build. I'm feeling a bit provocative this morning. All right, folks, the word of the day today, that word is laudable. 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 Yeah, that's the word of the day, laudable. It means worthy of praise. Laudable. Laudable, worthy of praise. That's what it means. Here's how we use it in a sentence. Her efforts to help the community were laudable. They were so worthy of praise. Can you identify someone in your village, in your community, or even in your home that is laudable? Yeah, I can name a few. Yeah.
No matter what you do to me, see, I know I have the victory.
The motivational tip of the day is up next. Good morning, Nadisha.
He plays a fire down.
The Sandersons, good morning, good morning.
He's in control.
Ryan and Nakita, eh? All you good, right?
Please give me
Nice, nice. Dada, good morning to you and the whole household, except one person.
hold me cast.
Good morning, Happy Tooth. How are you doing?
Sit down.
Gigi Giles and Denzo, good morning to you all.
Sit down. Me can't sit down.
Denzo might be running around the house now.
Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Me can't sit down.
The motivational tip is up next, yeah, and it says, be your own biggest cheerleader. Encourage and support yourself the way you would a best friend. Believe in yourself and your abilities. Let me repeat that, right? Be your own biggest cheerleader. Encourage and support yourself the way you would do for a best friend. Believe in yourself and your abilities.
He plays a fire down in my.
So many times we have all the wonderful things to say about people, and we leave ourselves behind because we put ourselves in this sort of inferiority complex mode. Oh, that person good, boy, but you good too. What's your story, man? Come on, stop, putting yourself down.
Sit down. Me can't.
Share yourself along the way, yeah? Let me tell you something. I'll repeat this. I will never forget the day when Janelle told me that. That's my boss, Janelle Dick. We were just conversing, and I was saying, girl, this life is so unfair and life is tough. And I was, relating, and she said, hey, Papi, don't feel special. Everybody has their battle. Jan, good. But she said, don't call her Jan. Miss Dick, good morning to you and the entire household, the entire family. As a matter of fact, let me say good morning to the entire staff at the GBN. Yeah, let me be GBN's cheerleader this morning. Good morning to us.
Sit down. Sit down. Me can't.
For the tremendous work that we're doing, keeping the nation informed, alive, and entertained. Miss Judy Benoit, good morning to you and the family as well.
Me can't.
Hey folks, it's 20 minutes on to 7 o'clock. What's buzzing this morning? What's buzzing? All right, Grenada leads the new push against a sargassum threat. CAFA boosts Grenada's labs' biosecurity skills. That's what's happening locally. Now in the region, Liberty Caribbean Foundation mobilizes relief after Hurricane Melissa. Internationally, Prince Andrew stripped of royal title and lives the Windsor residence. And in sports, Grenada sends a 34-member swim team to the 33rd OECS Championship. Well, we know we've got great swimmers, yeah? Yeah. What else is buzzing? Didn't make it to our news this morning, but hear this, right? Now, in the corridors of Caribbean politics, a quiet but powerful transition may already be on the way. The name on everyone's lips in St. Vincent and the Grenadines is no longer just Dr. Ralph Gonsalves. It's Dr. Kishore Shallow, the young, charismatic, globally respected president of Cricket West Indies, who, by all accounts, appears destined to become the next Prime Minister of the multi-island state. A sports executive by title, but a statesman in spirit, Dr. Shallow's meteoric rise in regional leadership has ignited a growing national conversation about succession, generational change, and political renewal in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Well, Dr. Gonsalves, the boy. Good morning, Anselm Clouden. Council Anselm Clouden, your partner in problems, it seems, man. As you know, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they go to the polls sometime late November. I think it's the 27th. And Dr. Kishore Shallow of Cricket West Indies fame is... at least I'm not on the ground, so I don't know, but that's an article that was presented, so it seems as though there is a conversation. politics in the region.
Me can't sit down.
We've got the launch of D Movement on the 16th of November
Say me
at the Trade Center.
sit down, sit down. Me can't sit down. No, me
All right.
sit down, sit
Whole lot of things are going.
Me can't sit down. No, all he has done for me.
As a matter of fact, folks, on To The Point this morning, the representative from D Movement will be here.
Sit down and pile us all to Calvary.
If I'm not mistaken, I hope I'm not, Mr. Alistair Bain will be representing the movement this morning here on To The Point later on this morning. Good morning, GT and Tall Boy. GT, to your dear wife, man, and to the entire home circle, my deepest condolences on the passing of her mom. I know she's a tough cookie. She will carry it through, but you need to be there in a supportive mode.
Sit down, sit down, sit down. Me can't.
Destined to win, Overcomer. Good morning, Catherine Phillip, Natalia Ross, Jelly and McIntyre. Always has this bright smile and great persona.
Sit down.
Hope you're doing fine, man.
Fire down in my soul.
Lauren Salim, how you doing?
The blood of Jesus.
All is well?
Please give me.
I know you're a busybody. Don't forget, right? We've got plans, right?
Sit down, sit down.
Nice.
Me can't sit down.
To all the politicians of the nation, good morning. The Honorable Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, the leader of His Majesty's Opposition, the Honorable Emlyn Peer, and to all the politicians, you know,
Can't sit down.
it is my plea to please put personal aside and put Grenada first. And if we do that, if you do that, whether you win and form government or not, once all politicians have Grenada's interests as their main focal point, Grenada will win.
Say what you do to me.
So forget about personal victories.
So me can't sit down.
I was listening to a program last night on another, entity. I've got to listen so I can come and articulate with you on mornings. And, Papa, a lot of things happening. Here's some stories I'm saying stories, all right? It is purported, all right? Of certain things happening in National Lotteries Authority. What? Theodore Hopkins, good morning. Let's hope it's not the move out after. Sherry and Nichols, how you doing? You all right? Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Folks, the AM edition of News, Sports, and the Weather comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a LOTS loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
LOTS, land ownership, tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to Caracou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
This is the GBN Morning News for today, Friday, the final day in October. It's October 31st. Now, coming up in the news, Grenada leads new push for against sargassum threat. CAFA boosts Grenada's labs' biosecurity skills. In the region, Liberty Caribbean Foundation mobilizes relief after Hurricane Melissa. Internationally, Prince Andrew stripped of royal title and leaves Windsor residence. And in sports, Grenada sends a 34-member swim team to the 33rd OECS Championship. We've got the details to these and more right after these messages.
When using the electronic funds transfer feature on the e-banking app, what has been the benefit to you in using that?
Well, I could definitely say that it saves a lot of time in going to the bank, or two banks rather, to get cash out from one bank and then have to go to another bank and then obviously put it in there. So in doing so, you could actually do it remotely at any time that's convenient and send it there, again, from the convenience of your home or place of employment. So it makes life very easy. And what I also do like is the fact that you have a template structure. So if you're continuously using it, you can just continue to send money on an ongoing basis as needed. Click, tap, done. Banking just got easier.
Grenada, get ready! GBN and the Ministry of Education presents Christmas Harmonies 1.0, the inaugural primary school choir singing competition, December 5th, 1 p.m. The Grenada Trade Center. 15 schools, magical voices, and fierce competition. Cheer for your favorites in categories like Overall Champion, Most Creative, Best Solo, and Best Group. Entrance, adults $10, children $5. Don't miss the holiday magic. Christmas Harmonies 1.0, where Grenada's brightest and youngest voices shine. Be there.
Good morning, everyone. With the news in detail, I am Gordon Joseph. Grenada is taking a leading role in a new regional push to combat the growing sargassum threat. The Sargassum Regional Strategies for Ecosystem-Based Actions, or SASE project, launched this week in St. Lucia. It brings together Eastern Caribbean states to develop shared solutions to the seaweed that continues to damage coastlines, fisheries, and tourism. Funded by France through the Agency France de Development and coordinated by the OECS and Expertise France, the initiative will support countries like Grenada in setting up regional monitoring networks, unified collection systems, and testing facilities to explore commercial uses for sargassum. Grenada's delegation stressed the importance of regional cooperation and innovation to turn the challenge into an opportunity for the blue economy. CAFA is boosting the Caribbean's readiness for future health emergencies with new training in the safe handling of infectious materials. In Belize, the agency hosted a shipping of infectious substances workshop under its Pandemic Fund grant, bringing together professionals from across the region, including Grenada, to strengthen biosafety and biosecurity practices. Participants were trained to safely package and transport infectious samples in line with WHO and IATA standards, the latter being international rules for safety shipping in hazardous and infectious materials by air, a critical skill for detecting and controlling outbreaks. CAFA's Executive Director, Dr. Lisa Inder, says the initiative is building a sustainable IATA-compliant workforce that meets international standards and enhances preparedness in Belize, Grenada, and other Caribbean member states. And finally, on the local front, the Carriacou Historical Society and Museum has appointed a new board of directors, ushering in a fresh chapter in preserving the island's cultural heritage. The 2025 to 2026 board will oversee the museum's rebuilding and expansion after Hurricane Beryl struck in July 2024. Key roles include Brian White as president, David Mark, MBE, as first vice president, and Mahela Mark as director of international affairs and special projects. The museum is also expanding its digital reach, launching new social media platforms on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Blue Sky to connect with local, regional, and international audiences. Majela Mark says the team is committed to safeguarding Carriacou's artifacts and stories while strengthening global connections. That's the local news at this time. Stay with us. The regional and international developments, along with the sports and the weather, they are straight ahead. In the region, in the wake of Hurricane Melissa, the record-breaking Category 5 hurricane that struck Jamaica with 185 miles per hour winds, the Liberty Caribbean Foundation has launched a regional emergency response to support colleagues, families, and communities across the island. With relief supplies pre-staged and logistics ready, the foundation, the charitable arm of Liberty Caribbean, and its partner Flow Business is awaiting official clearance to deliver essential food, water, emergency kits, and connectivity solutions to affected areas. The foundation is coordinating with national and local authorities, community organizations, and trusted relief partners to ensure aid reaches the most vulnerable households and shelters and to avoid duplication. In parallel, crisis teams are working to restore critical communications infrastructure. Meanwhile, the United Nations is calling for urgent global support for Caribbean nations hit by Hurricane Melissa, the Category 5 hurricane that swept through Jamaica, Cuba, and Haiti. Floods, high winds, and damaged infrastructure have left communities isolated, with the UN estimating 2 million people in urgent need of aid, food, and shelter across as well as sanitation across the region. Emergency relief flights are reaching Jamaica, while Haiti faces catastrophic flooding and Cuba reports hundreds of communities cut off. Scientists warn that warming oceans are driving stronger, more frequent storms. Now, looking further afield, Prince Andrew is being stripped of his royal title and will leave his Windsor residence, Royal Lodge. Buckingham Palace says the king has initiated a formal process, and Andrew will now be known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, relocating to Sandringham Estate in Norfolk. BBC has more on this.
The King has initiated a formal process to remove the style, titles and honours of Prince Andrew. This statement coming into us in the last 10 or so seconds from Buckingham Palace. I'm going to read to you exactly what this statement says. Prince Andrew will now be known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. His lease on Royal Lodge has, to date, provided him with legal protection to continue in residence. Formal notice has now been served to surrender the lease, and he will move to alternative private accommodation. These censors are deemed necessary, notwithstanding the fact that he continues to deny the allegations against him. At update.
BBC giving us this report. And finally, the latest iPhones have been a tremendous response across the globe, said Apple boss Tim Cook as the tech giant released its latest financial results. The firm unveiled its thinnest iPhone, the Air, in September, along with upgraded iPhone 17 models, proving a bumper crop for the firm. It said it expects the upcoming Christmas and New Year's period to be a blockbuster, forecasting overall revenue to be up to 12% higher than the same period last year. But Apple narrowly missed estimates for iPhone sales in its fourth quarter that ended in September, which boss Tim Cook blamed on supply constraints for several iPhone models, along with a lag in shipments to China. That's the regional and international news. Stay with us. The sporting highlights are straight ahead. Good morning, sporting fans. And in sports, well, Grenada is sending a 34-member swim team to the 33rd OACS Swim Championship, which is set for 7th to the 9th of October 2025 at the Drewsbury Aquatic Centre in St. Vincent. Under head coach Damick Walters, the team, spanning age groups from 8 and under to 18 and over, they have trained rigorously ahead of the competition with a strong focus on technique and skill development. Now, while overseas-based swimmers are absent this year, Team Grenada is determined to reclaim the OACS title after 3 years. The team departs for St. Vincent on the 5th and 6th of November, accompanied by officials and a strong contingent of supporters. Now, the West Indies cricket team continues their winning streak in Bangladesh, having claimed victories in the first two T20 internationals against the Bangladesh national team. Their success has boosted morale ahead of today's third match at the Bir Shresto Flight Lieutenant Matur Rahman Cricket Stadium in Chattogram. In the last game, Shehop scored a brilliant 55, supported by Alec Atenase's 52, helping West Indies post 149 for 9. Strong bowling from Romario Shepherd and Akil Hussain restricted Bangladesh to 135 for 8, sealing a 14-run win and a 2-0 series lead. With momentum on their side, the West Indies aim to maintain their winning streak and showcase the Caribbean cricket spirit against Bangladesh's home side. That's all the sports at this time, and all the best to Team West Indies today as we hope to give them a Windies wash. All right, it's 1 minute after 7 o'clock. That's the sports. We'll have more sports during our luncheon news edition and also our primetime newscast. Stay with us. The weather forecast comes up next.
This year, make colorful Christmas memories with Berger. Get 30% off select 1 and 5 gallon purchases. Each purchase over $300 gives you a chance to win one of 3 cash prizes every month. October $2,000, November $3,000, December $5,000. Drop your entries in the specially marked boxes in store and enter as many times as you like. Promotion ends December 20th. Berger Paints for lasting beauty and protection.
For the latest weather forecast, we now join forecaster Vondi Cyrus at the forecast desk at the MBIA. Good morning, Vondi.
Good morning to you and to your listeners. Here is weather for today, Friday, 31st October 2025. It is a cloudy morning here at the MBIA. Winds are from the east-southeast at 14 miles per hour. Barometric pressure is 1013.4 millibars. That is normal and rising. The present temperature is 28.2 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity is 88%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 31.6 degrees Celsius. Last night's minimum temperature was 25.6 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, 0.5 millimeters of rainfall was recorded here at the MBIA, which brings the total for the month so far to 87 millimeters. Now let's look at the public weather forecast valid for today and tonight for the state of Grenada. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate scattered showers becoming heavy at times and isolated thunderstorms improving overnight. A low chance of flash flood in areas so prone. Today's maximum temperature can expected to be around 30 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour, gusting higher with showers. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in easterly swells. A marine advisory is in effect. Tides will be high at 10 a.m. and low at 4 p.m. Sunset today 5:41, sunrise tomorrow 6 a.m. Just a recap of the public forecast valid for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate scattered showers becoming heavy at times and isolated thunderstorms improving overnight. 2 warnings, a low chance of flash flood in areas so prone, and a marine advisory is in effect. From the Met Services, this is Vondi Cyrus. Have a great day.
Well, Vondi, this is going to be our last connection for the week, so you have yourself a great weekend and look forward to hearing from you on the new week.
All right, goodbye.
Folks, the weather forecast came to you with the kind compliments of Rennick and Thompson Company Limited.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, oh, oh. Get value for your money. Ooh, oh, oh. Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Oh. Courts have it all. Oh, yeah.
Courts has what you need to make home yours. You can get it all with easy payment plans using Courts Ready Finance. Courts, make home yours.
It's 4 minutes after 7 o'clock. To end the news, a recap of the headlines. Grenada leads a new push against Sagazam threat. CARFA boosts Grenada's labs' biosecurity skills. In the region, Liberty Caribbean Foundation mobilizes relief after Hurricane Melissa. Internationally, Prince Andrew stripped of royal title and leaves the Windsor residence. And in sports, Grenada sends a 34-member swim team to the 33rd OECS Championship, and that is happening in St. Vincent. And of course, if you're so inclined, today, West Indies, I think their match starts just around 8 o'clock. They'll be facing Bangladesh in the final of the 3 T20 International Series. And West Indies already have an unassailable lead of 2-0. I really hope they win today again. But folks, that's all the news at this time. Join us at midday for the luncheon edition, and of course later on this evening for the primetime newscast. On behalf of the entire news department, I'm Gordon Joseph, thanking you for viewing and listening, wishing you a productive day, and extending that invitation to you to stick and stay with the network, because we are with you anywhere and everywhere. We look forward to the traffic report coming up shortly.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Raise it high up the ladder.
Godfrey. But guess what I see after a long time now? Magdalene for Sharon.
True, boy?
Yeah, boy.
And Mr. Man, it's not Magdalene for Sharon. It's Magdalene for Sharon.
Not Magdalene, you tell me, and Sharon. Mr. Magdalene. Magdalene for Sharon. No Magdalene and Sharon.
Typical Grenadian. You always pronouncing people name wrong. But listen up, partner. Doc Liver is here. I see Doc there with Joe Mania.
Hear you. Joe man, by Joe man, by. You know better than me.
I tell you, I see Doc with Joe man. You can't tell me who I see Doc. I know who I see Doc.
That is Joe man, not Joe man.
You know, folks, I'm sure this song's familiar to you. You know, the mispronunciation of names. Well, maybe not mispronunciation, but maybe just ease of communication. In any event, join us this Friday on We Culture and let's explore the pronunciation of names and words the way we know it. See you then.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
When you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever your road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever your road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
At Oasis Pet and Garden, we bring you the best products at the best prices nationwide. We also supply black tanks and plumbing supplies. Wholesale prices available on selected items. Visit the Oasis Pet and Garden today, conveniently located along the Wester Hall Main Road, Wester Hall, St. David's,
and Melville Street, St. George's. Now serving you at 2 locations. Visit us today for all your pet and garden needs.
This year, make colorful Christmas memories with Berger. Get 30% off select 1 and 5 gallon purchases. Each purchase over $300 gives you a chance to win one of 3 cash prizes every month. October $2,000, November $3,000, December $5,000. Drop your entries in the specially marked boxes in store and enter as many times as you like. Promotion ends December 20th. Berger Paints for lasting beauty and protection.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wiring accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grenada, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
All right, folks, it's now 13 minutes after 7 o'clock. I am happy at this time to join Corporal Troy Paul from the Traffic Department of the RGPF for this morning's traffic report. Good morning, Corporal Paul.
A pleasant morning to you and happy Friday to all our listeners and persons logged into the program at the morning, especially to our drivers, pedestrians. It is that time for the traffic update. And I will start with the accident state. And the accident state for the past 24 hours, we had a total of 10 minor accidents reported for the past 24 hours. And we still want to encourage drivers, and we're going to do it regardless and let them know of the consequences of driving without due care and attention and all the other offenses related to one being or having an accident. And persons must be mindful that safety is paramount especially when you're on the road. Let us be focused. We're seeing too many accidents along our roads, and most of those accidents can be avoided. So let us be focused, remain vigilant as drivers, as we drive along our nation's road. Remember, we are responsible for our safety and those that are around us. So let us start by maintaining our vehicles, checking our vehicles before we leave in the morning time, and making sure that we do what is necessary while we drive along the nation's road. As it relates to the traffic, we have already started seeing a lot of traffic along the roads already. Starting with the Canadian Public Road, we have already seen movement there. So we have a moderate flow of traffic, which is consistent and it's flowing along. Most of this traffic head on to Toby Road and onto the Grandlands. In addition to that, we have some that is going through the Woburn Public Road at this time, but it is not that heavy as those that are going through the Toby Road as we observe. In addition to that, all our towns and its adjoining road, the traffic is moderately flowing, no obstruction at this moment. Also, as we move to the western side traffic is moderately flowing, as reported, no obstruction in that area. As we try to curb the Molyneux and Brisbane area, and the traffic department is doing a really good job as it is to the traffic in Molyneux at the moment. We have officers on the ground on morning time to ensure that persons do not park in those areas. We also had no parking and so on, and officers there that persons park there, they persons were dealt with, violators, and the problem, we're getting it under control, and as we move to certain areas, we want persons to comply with the instructions given by police officers. So persons from the western side, your traffic is flowing smoothly as well at the moment as we speak. Traffic coming from the Granatang, most of the traffic in those areas are moderate, with the exception of the traffic coming out from the St. Paul's direction, which you have already seen, and those traffic, it is consistently flowing, but it is a slow-moving traffic bumper to bumper all the way up to Monjolu White Gun area, and persons coming from that area know what to expect. Also, to the traffic from the Mahathir area is moderately flowing, and that is traffic coming from the Grenada direction. So persons, please pay particular attention. Just for updates, one person to know that we have approached the weekend, and there's a number of activities that will be happening. Alpha will be having their cross country this morning as early as 8, so please look out for the younger ones as they make their journey through their cross country this morning. In addition to that, on the 2nd, the Nawasa State project will be starting between the Belmont and the Kirani James Boulevard area, and we expect some delays and some traffic diversion in that area. However, more information through media or traditional media houses will be made available to persons so that they can pay particular attention and be aware of what they should and where they shouldn't pass as it relates to that project that is scheduled to start on the 2nd. So persons, if you have not left home as yet, please do so to avoid the traffic rush. We also should have a cruise ship in port today, so persons expect a little bit of traffic along our roads, and especially the town of St. George's and most of the tourist site visit areas. So let us pay particular attention to that and look out for our visitors as they come to contribute to our economy. Let us be mindful that drivers, you have an obligation to practice safety and to get to your destination safely and on time. So for the persons who have not left home as yet, please do so. Let us avoid the rush, so we know that most of the areas will have build-up of traffic as they get closer to the 8 o'clock hour that I've mentioned. So to avoid those, we ask that you either leave home earlier or you take some of the traffic diversions we normally mention on a morning time. So it is your responsibility to get to work safely and on time, and therefore we provide you with the traffic update, which will guide you as to that getting to work on time and safe. As we said, we expect a little bit of more traffic this Friday and the entire weekend. It's a pay weekend, a fortnight, or a month-end weekend, so we expect persons to be out, but we want you to be safe, and we want you to practice safe driving, and everything that you do, let it be safe. As we go through the weekend, we want you to have a blessed and prosperous weekend, and we come back Monday morning to give you that same traffic report. And the question I want to ask, and let it ponder in the mind of the persons for the entire weekend, and the question we will ask every day: if you are texting,
then who is driving? But Corporal Paul, just before you run off, right? Quite a few commuters reached out to me, and they're claiming that the congestion on the east coast coming down like through Calivini, Wester Hall, and so forth. One of the concerns and observations that was made is the fact that there are no police officers in those areas to sort of control the traffic, and as they get into St. George's, the town itself, so many officers are there where the traffic is relatively cool at this time. So is this something that you can look into, especially in the Wester Hall, Calivini, and so forth areas?
It's something that I'm glad for the information, and definitely will bring it to the relevant authorities, and we can look into it and have that be rectified to make some easement for drivers on a morning time, because we are here to make sure that traffic congestions and anything to do with traffic that is dealt with accordingly. But we'll definitely look into it and see how we can curb that issue so that we can make the road safe for all road users.
Thank you very much, Copy. Have yourself a great weekend. Get as much rest as you can, because you will need it for the coming week.
Absolutely. You have yourself a blessed weekend as well.
All right, folks, that was the traffic report. We take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we start the conversation. I speak with my dear friend, Mr. Jefferson Ramirez. He is here to talk on on behalf of the Grenada Tourism Authority with the music festival that they've got coming. And subsequently, I should be joined by Dr. Pete Odera, the gentleman from Ghana that is here to speak with artists, people in the music industry, on how to monetize their craft. So we look forward to that meaningful conversation, which comes up right after these messages. Don't you go anywhere.
Shanique Edwards. I'm a part of the St. George's Anglican Senior School. And if you don't know, now you know. Hindsight is a very extreme school. So we are here to grab the title of the carol singing competition.
Hello, my name is Kalia Andal. I attend the St. George's Anglican Senior School. If you don't know, behind the scenes, we will be practicing every day 12:30 on a daily basis. We are putting in the effort. We're excited. We are pumped. And we are here to grab the title for the carol singing competition.
Hi, my name is Dondre Boyen, and I'm a student of the St. George's Anglican Senior School. I think that Hindsight will win because God is good and anything can be possible through Christ. Meet us on the stage at the Trade Center on December the 5th, 2025. We are ready.
Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let us receive the King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. See you December 5th, Grenada Trade Center.
Grenada, get ready! GBN and the Ministry of Education presents Christmas Harmony 1.0, the inaugural primary school choir singing competition, December 5th, 1 p.m. at Grenada Trade Center. 15 schools, magical voices, and fierce competition. Cheer for your favorites in categories like Overall Champion, Most Creative, Best Solo, and Best Group. Entrance, adults $10, children $5. Don't miss the holiday magic. Christmas Harmonies 1.0, where Grenada's brightest and youngest voices shine. Be there.
Grenada, the stage is set. Brilliant minds, fresh perspectives. It's more than competition. It's confidence, creativity, and critical thinking in action. The Grenlick Debates, powering bright ideas. The Grenlick Debates will be broadcast on GBN TV, Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. and on Sunday at 4 p.m. Matches will also be available for viewing on Grenlick's YouTube channel. Tune in.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Welcome. It's 27 minutes after 7 o'clock. Welcome to the conversation this morning. It's going to be very interactive. It's going to be a musically based conversation this morning. I'm starting off with my good friend Jefferson, right? We were talking, and I said I hear other people saying Jefferson, and it peeves me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Jefferson.
Me too.
Yeah, Jefferson Ramirez.
Yes.
One of Grenada's icon, and I can say that safely because I am going to go off the script in proper English now, and I'm going to speak like my dad. He usually say, I knew him since he was a little children.
Yes.
I remember Jefferson much younger. The years gone by, I remember interviewing him many times, and now he has progressed and transitioned into an iconic figure, not just for Grenada, but when you listen to his music. I'm gonna go here and play one of his songs. Let's do this. This is one of my favorites, Jefferson. Mama, pray for your son.
Come on.
Swim and don't you drown, 'cause mama been swimming since her dawn. I'm scared 'cause my feet won't touch the ground. I just gotta keep treading, I can't look down. Mama said, take up your cross and follow him, and let the good Lord save you from your sin. She said, bring all your troubles to the river, and she prays that one day it'll all get better. So pray for your son.
Whenever I play this song, my grandmother comes to mind because she's always praying for her boy. She's transitioned. She's now living in heaven. Yes. So how has Jefferson been doing?
I've been doing good. Well, first of all, good morning. Yeah. Thanks for having me on. Good morning to everybody listening and locked in. I'm doing well. Very well. I can't complain.
Yes. Well, don't.
Not at all.
Yeah, don't. All right. And how's your music life going? Any albums being recorded? Any recently recorded albums? What has Jefferson been doing?
Well, I've been busy with one, making music, two, the thing that we're here to talk about, the Grenada Caribbean Music Festival. I've been busy. We did something called Sing Grenada in the summer. It was a music summer program for kids ages 9 to 17, and we did that in collaboration with the Grenada Office of Creative Affairs, and it was a massive success. We have an EP coming out for that project in a couple of weeks, and yeah, I've been busy doing that, writing songs, trying to stay in the studio, trying to stay sane, trying to stay up and stay positive. So it's been I've been working and just trying to stay good, man.
And the question that I always try to get a response for, that would basically, based on your response, it will encourage our younger artists and so forth. Are you making a living out of music?
What I'm doing, I am making a living out of what I'm doing.
And
yeah.
A good living.
I'm making a decent living. I'm making an okay living. Okay. I mean, it's always people. You'd always say it could be better, a whole lot better, of course. And there's some new opportunities that we're always looking for and stuff like that. But as I said, I ain't gonna complain at all.
No. God will vex with you if you don't.
No, I can't do it.
All right. So on behalf of the Grenada Tourism Authority, good morning to our dear friends there, Ms. Tonya Charles, Ms. Holden, the entire team, Mr. Donald, and everybody.
Yeah.
We've got the Caribbean Music Festival coming up, and tell us about this.
Okay, so the Grenada Caribbean Music Festival, it's on November 8th, which is next Saturday. It's a one-day music festival put on by Aura, which is the parent company for Silver Sands, Merveille. So basically Silver Sands, that parent company is Aura Caribbean. And we are featuring a couple acts this year. We have some acts from Jamaica. We have a slew of Grenadian acts. And we have one special surprise as well coming in from St. Vincent. We're just about putting on an amazing experience for people. We're also looking into bringing acts to Grenada that we've not necessarily met as yet, have seen as yet. We probably heard their music, but we're looking for acts that we'd never really get access to. Some names like Protege is coming, and he's been here one time before, and he's a well-loved artist. We have Mortimer, girl, my love grows stronger each day, baby, please. Boss, musician and singer. Savannah, may love you like mango. She'll be here as well. We have Sakina, we have Cole, we have I'll be hosting the show along with Short Leg. We have surprise from St. Vincent. I won't let that out of the bag as yet. Okay. But it's at the Port Louis lawn. It's at the lawn at Port Louis. It starts at 6 p.m. The doors open at 4. We have some pre-festival vibes. We have some DJs. We have a vendor's village. We have the main stage. We have a vibe stage. So it's going to be a packed evening.
Let me ask a question. What is the real intent of the Grenada Caribbean Music Festival? At the end of it, what should have happened for the organizers to say, yes, it was successful?
Well, first of all, we want to create an amazing experience, first of all. And then secondly, we also want to bring people into Grenada. So part of the reason why we're trying to find artists who, we've never really seen as yet is so that we can encourage people to come into the island as well, and create that vibe where, not necessarily carnival per se, but the fact that people can come in for something that we're having, maybe spend a weekend, blah, blah, blah. That's basically part of it. And also to give our locals a chance to shine on the main stage. It's part of why we have a slew of soca artists this year. And just basically make Grenada a place where people could come to and look forward to good music from.
I'm happy you said that, but on the other hand, on my program here, I dedicate one day every week for 1 full hour where I play only Grenadian music that is not calypso and soca.
Oh, we need that.
And I am so pleasantly surprised, because usually when people hear of Grenada, they think, oh, they've got the jab jab sound, not the jab jab song, the jab jab sound, and a whole set of soca, Talpri and Mr. Killer and Vaughn and Dash and Boy Z and so people are of the opinion that that's what we have. But I am pleasantly surprised and impressed that when I listen to some of our young talented artists who are not into the calypso and the soca genre, and I play the songs, the Tamara Songbird, Zarina, there's
Sabrina
a young
Francis,
there's Sabrina, and there's a school girl that came to my program 2 weeks ago, Red Out.
Oh, she's great,
man.
She is great. Amaya Henry, big up Amaya, bro.
I speak about on my post.
No, she's good.
So I am happy that the organizers saw it fit to have this sort of event here locally, and they're bringing in foreign acts so that they can blend 100%. On stage with our locals.
100%.
It's so important because we are now, and it's a bit late, but better late than never, we are now getting to recognize that to be successful, and in success we're talking financial and wealth creation and so forth, you don't necessarily have to be a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, a police or something like that. The creatives have proven the fact that this too is a career path.
Oh yes, 100%. And that's why we did Sing Grenada in the summer. And Amaya Hemi was part of that program. So it's amazing to see. So the program, we featured music coaches, producer coaches, voice lessons. We gave them voice lessons. We had music business people come in and talk to them. There's children from 9, and they you hear them sing, and you're like, you've been on this earth for so much longer than your age. But they've been, it's been an amazing project to work with. Big up Goka. Every time I come on an interview, I have to pick up the Grenada Office of Creative Affairs, like for pushing the boundaries and also creating opportunities for us creatives. It's not something that we've seen so much in the past, but I can definitely see the push for them, you know, giving us grants, small loans, just opportunities on master classes. So it's to see Amaya come to your interview and be interviewed by you and have her music played on the radio is just a joy to see that and to hear that, because she was part of the Sing Grenada, and she learned all of that stuff. She worked with producers. She was one of they produced a song together, and I'm just happy to hear that right now.
and as a matter of fact, you know, I don't believe in coincidences. I think it's strategic, divine.
100.
Because coming up right after you, I've got a gentleman here, Dr. Pete Odera, all the way from Kenya.
Yes,
he's here to meet with the creatives, not specifically, but people who are involved in the gospel genre of music. However, he's basically here to show artists how to make the best out of their music, how to monetize it, and so forth. So it's I really like the push that Goka is giving.
Oh yes, 100.
And all the folks who are involved in supporting and harnessing the talents of our young Grenadians, letting us know. There's a word that a phrase that a grand uncle of mine used, inferiority complex. We have to move out of that. That what we see Mariah Carey and Usher and those guys doing, we've got the same talent.
Yes, we do.
We've got the same talent.
Oh, yes, we do.
We just have to bust that bubble.
Oh, yes, we do.
And let that flower bloom.
Oh, yeah, we bloom.
We've got Jefferson.
Blooming, man. Let me go.
We've got Jefferson. You understand what I'm saying? Now, we've got the event coming up, the Grenada Caribbean Music Festival that's coming up. But are there any other, like, sort of build-up events coming up to it?
So we have a Creators Connect. A Creators Connect next Friday, the 7th. And that Creators Connect allows the artists that we're bringing in to connect with local artists and musicians. And the people that we bring in, we have some influencers and stuff. That's the only lead-up event we're having. We have some pop-up events at some of the different events that you'll see. We have a crew there. You'd see them at Lavo, you'd see them at Dodgy, you'd see them, I believe, in front of the mall at some point. But look out for them. So you'll see them everywhere. They have some comp tickets. They will do some sales. But the main event before the real event is the Friday, which is the Creators Connect. And you can connect with the Grenada Office of Creative Affairs again to see how you can get involved in that. You can check the GC Music Fest website or the Instagram page. There's some information on there about that. And I think this is one of the arms of the festival that we really, really pushed for and tried to make happen, so that, as you said, blending the locals with the internationals on making it seem like it's a level playing field. Like, we could get there. We have access to those people.
Oh, we're there.
Yeah,
we just don't know it.
Yeah. So we're trying to really put that together. So last year we did it for the first time. It was the first time we did the festival, and we had Leela IK, we had Patrice Roberts, we had Mr. Killer, Sabrina, and myself. We were the 5 performers then, and we had some other performers on the Vibe stage. But Leela IK came to the villa that we had, and she just sat down, had a little chat, talked to them. There were singers in the room, Songbird, Akeem, Sabrina, all the people were in the room, and she was just sharing her love for music and sharing what she's about, her story, how she got into working with her and all these people. And she eventually just started jamming with them, and everybody started singing, and it was a total vibe. So we really, really want to bring people together and at least make them feel like, especially the local acts, like we're there, we're very much there, we're on par, we have the same talent. Sometimes we don't know how to manage it, we don't know some certain things that we don't know, but we gonna learn, and that's why we're trying to. The Sing Grenada is part of it, this Creators Connect is part of it, and we're really, really trying to lock in and line up with the Grenada Office of Creative Affairs to help push, to help just to amplify their voice. And yeah, man, that's it.
now when folks the goers, people who are coming to the festival goers, what sort of music can they expect?
Oh, you get a taste of everything. So we have about 6 DJs, number one. We have reggae, we have soul, we have soca, we get a little bit of dance hall, but the DJs have already like decided on what kind of music they're gonna play. We have a back in time, we have a house mix with soca, we have an old school reggae, we have an old school soca, so we have an old school dance hall DJ set that's gonna be played. So it will be entertainment from 6 till 1, like a ram-packed entertainment program from 6 p.m. till 1 a.m. Last year we started on time, so I'm encouraging people to come on time. The show will start at 6 o'clock, those will be open at 4, and the show will end at 1 a.m. But it's a packed show, I promise you.
Where?
It's at the lawn at Port Louis. So I think you know where Port Louis is. Everybody know where Port Louis is. So it's at the lawn at Port Louis. Make sure and get your tickets. We have ticket outlets, Grenadian Optical. We have the Closet. We have ticket outlets in Grenville, St. Andrew's Pharmacy. We have Gittins in Guava and in Grand Dance. We have gotofet.com. Secure your tickets. Look out for the crew on the road. Look out for the crew in the different events. They'll be there. They might have some comp tickets you can get. They might have some tickets being sold. So get excited and come through to the Grenada Caribbean Music Festival by Aura. Yeah, man. Whoa! There we go.
Jefferson, I want to wish you and the organizers and all the sponsors. I want to take the opportunity and say thanks on behalf.
100%.
You know, to all the organizers and the team that puts this event together.
Oh yeah.
And keep on doing what you're doing, because I feel it in my heart and the core of my soul that Grenada is poised to take the creative world by storm.
Oh, telling you.
I just had Mashanda last week talking about the film festival. And, you know, whenever I talk about it, I just want Grenada to enjoy Grenada before we sell Grenada. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
We're selling it. But we don't enjoy Grenada.
Yeah,
let's enjoy us.
I feel you, yes.
And then we don't even have to, once we do that and we fully appreciate it, we don't have much to do. The outside world will be yearning and saying, hey, Grenada is a place to be.
100%.
Because whenever you talk to anybody, they can tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially this year, like the carnival this year and the music this year. You see what Kerry just do in Miami and the rest of the carnivals in the world. Dread Lion is going crazy. Big up Dread Lion. Big up Dread Lion. Oh, we give it a grease. I love it. I grease it down. So we're already on that trajectory. We're already on that path. You know, the artists are taking the music differently. They're thinking about the music differently. Like you can hear it. There was a masterclass that Goka held a couple months ago where they brought in Casey Phillips from Precision, and he was like, bro, the way Grenada step up and handle everything and just really poured into their music people and their creators, it was something that he's never seen before. And that's testament to the fact that we are really we're gonna get there. We're definitely gonna get there,
just like you. I knew Casey when he was like this.
Yeah,
his dad was my first music arranger from there. Yeah, Kenny had Casey on his shoulders.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, understand? So he was like, I know.
No, it's great.
Jefferson, I wish you all the best, man.
Thank you so
and
much, man.
The sky is the limit. Totally. I really wish you and as many creatives as possible get the opportunity to go to that session tonight at the St. George's Baptist Church, where Dr. Pete Odera will be sharing on the business end of your creatives. You understand? And then there's also this free concert tomorrow at the Montrouge playing field. You know, so
I'm out of the loop. I need to log in.
Just take Grenada to the world.
100%. One more time, the Grenada Caribbean Music Festival by Aura next Saturday, The 8th November, doors open at 4. The show starts at 6. We have Protege, Savannah, we have Mortimer, we have Cole, we have Sakina, Talpri, Dash, Boise, Terra the Governor, Dreadlion, Vaughn, and we have some more surprises locked in as well.
One thing that's missing though, I am yet to hear Calypso artists.
You're right. Yeah. We'll look into that for next year. We're definitely growing. We have a vendors village. Yeah. We have some sponsors. We have some brand partners. Big up everybody for jumping on and coming on and working with us. How this year will be a bumper year. Last year people thought that it was great and they were like, yo, we sold our early bird tickets before we announced the artists.
Which leads me, are there any early birds this year?
Well, they are early. We had an ultra early bird. That's gone fully. We have early bird still for another couple more days.
How much?
$150.
Okay.
Yeah. We have early bird general plus. That's like $250, $300. I'm not too sure on that. We'll look on the website for that. But we have general plus, which gives you free drinks all night, and you can purchase food, and you have front of stage access. And then we have VIP, free food, free drinks, free parking, free merchandise, front of stage access, proper thing. Really great festival experience. So come on out, listen to something new. You probably don't know who's coming, probably may not know one of the younger artists, but come out for the experience. Come out and just jam with us and have a good time with we.
Jefferson, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me, man. Bless up, brother.
Folks, when we come back, I've got with me Dr. Pete Odera. He is a music specialist from all the way from Kenya. He's here to interact and share some of his professionalism with the creatives in Grenada. We'll be back after this. Pray for your sons. You want to do a little acapella?
Pray.
Because we have a lot of potential and a lot of good singing voices.
I think my school will win the competition because we have a lot of talent. I think we can win this competition because we have a lot of great singers.
I think we can win this competition because we always try our best.
Grenada, get ready! GBN and the Ministry of Education presents Christmas Harmony 1.0. The inaugural primary school choir singing competition. December 5th, 1 p.m. The Grenada Trade Center. 15 schools, magical voices, and competition. Cheer for your favorites in categories like Overall Champion, Most Creative, Best Solo, and Best Group. Entrance adults $10, children $5. Don't miss the holiday magic. Christmas Harmony 1.0, where Grenada's brightest and youngest voices shine. Be there.
Raise it high up the ladder.
Godfrey. But guess what I see after a long time now? Magdalene for Sharon.
True, boy?
Yeah, boy.
And Mr. Man, it's not Magdalene for Sharon. It's Magdalene for Sharon.
Not Magdalene, you tell me, and Sharon. Mr. Magdalene. Magdalene for Sharon. No Magdalene and Sharon.
Typical Grenadian. You always pronouncing people name wrong. But listen up, partner. Doc Liver is here. I see Doc there with Joe Mania.
Hear you. Joe man, by Joe man, by. You know better than me.
I tell you, I see Doc with Joe man. You can't tell me who I see Doc. I know who I see Doc.
This Doc is Joe man. not Joe, man.
You know, folks, I'm sure this song's familiar to you. You know, the mispronunciation of names. Well, maybe not mispronunciation, but maybe just ease of communication. In any event, join us this Friday on We Culture and let's explore the pronunciation of names and words the way we know it. See you then.
For when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever your road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever your road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Welcome back, viewers and listeners. It's 8 minutes away, not 8, but 7 minutes away from 8 o'clock. And this time I'm happy to be joined by a representative from the Grenada Gospel Music Artists Association.
Take out the artists.
All right, Gospel Music Association.
Yeah. Trevor Bartholomew.
And you heard me play quite a number of his songs this morning. I spoke about it earlier as well. He's here with us in person, Dr. Pete Odera.
Yay!
All the way from Kenya.
Yes.
He is a Kenyan musician and a whole lot more. He's going to give a more formal introduction of himself. But gentlemen, welcome to the studio.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good morning, Grenada.
Yeah, you're becoming a home name in GBA now.
Oh, that.
and that's a good thing.
It seems like only 2 days ago I was here.
Yeah, it seems so. As it actually was. All right, and Dr. Odera is here primarily for 2 engagements with gospel artists and artists in general. And as I was saying while Jefferson was here, he's really here to show artists how to monetize the craft, you know, get it professional. Yes. and so forth. So Doc, welcome again.
Thank you.
Tell us about Dr. Pete Odera.
I wear many hats. I say every time somebody asks me who are you, what do you do, I say I wear 4 hats. 4 of the main hats I wear. Number 1, I'm a broadcaster as well. We actually a Stellar Award-winning broadcaster. We won 2 years in a row Internet Station of the Year, the Stellar Awards in the U.S. I broadcast a show called Good Morning Africa out of San Diego.
But this is Good Morning Grenada.
Well, you're twins. We are twins. So that's one of the things I do. I've been doing that for the past 5 years. But I'm a minister. I pastored a church for 20 years before I stepped down about 3 years ago to now do what I'm doing, which is developing the leaders for the next generation. So other than that, of course, far more people know me as a famous award-winning musician, and a few others know me as an author of a few books. So I wear those many hats, other than being a husband, a father, and mentor, and many of those other things that my position allows me to do.
And you're formerly based in Kenya, or?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So I travel. I do a lot more traveling. I say in my bio, I've now done ministry in 17 countries.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This year, I think we've done 5. This will be number 6. I think Grenada this year is it's number 6 or 7 this year.
Trevor, as we say in Jamaica, how did you buck up on this gentleman?
Well, we have formed the Grenada Gospel Music Association, launched a year ago, just with the intention of taking Grenada's gospel music to the world. And Zephyrin McLeod, yes, who is a part of the Gospel Music Association, he called me and he said, "Hey, Dr. Odera is in the U.S. and we want to do something in Grenada." So we had really limited time to get it together, but I've really seen God work things out so that the pieces, came together really quickly. People were very receptive to it, and so that's how I came to be a part of this mission with Dr. Odera.
Right.
And we're really looking forward to the next couple of days, today and tomorrow. When we would, first of all, we have this conference this evening, and Dr. Odera is the keynote speaker. He's going to, teach the musicians how to maximize their gift.
Yes.
What are the things that they need to look out for? What are the things that they need to do? Because one of the things that I think is necessary for us here in Grenada is for us to take what we have and package it in such a way that the rest of the world wants it, because the raw talent is there. It's just a matter of refining it and packaging it the right way. So that's what we're doing today. Tomorrow we're going to have a concert at Camahon Park. The setup is already being done, and we're going to be playing gospel music from about 4 p.m. The concert starts at 6. Dr. Odera would be the headline act, and we have some really powerful local gospel ministers who are all geared up. We were at practice until very late last night, and man, I'm excited. One of the main things about it is we're going to hear a lot of original Grenada gospel music, which is I think we need to, I think we said it the last time we were here, we need to have confidence in what we have instead of us going and doing covers of other people's work. One of the missions I would like to see, one of the things I would like to see in Grenada Gospel is that you go to church on a Sunday morning and all the worship songs that are sung are written by Grenadians, sung by Grenadians, produced by Grenadians. We need to start to have faith in our stuff, so that's what we're doing.
That's awesome, because like I said, that was divine, that flow this morning, because having Jefferson just talking, and I was just saying that we as Grenadians, we really need to come forth and appreciate us before other people appreciate us.
Yeah.
We have to, there's no point in someone sucking an orange and the face is sour. But telling you, yeah, it's sweet. You have to taste it sweet, and then people would see it on your face.
Yes.
Don't you agree?
Yeah. I was listening to. I'd never heard about Jefferson until I heard him here. I said, "This is amazing." Grenada has this, and last night, I was hearing some of these musicians for the very first time, and some of them with their own songs. I was like, these guys are ready for the world. The world is ready. And I, basically toured and opened and played with some of the biggest names in the industry in my 35 or so years of ministry. And I feel the quality of what Grenada has. Some of the unheard, unsung heroes that are now emerging have a world-class presentation. And I was listening to one of the young ladies yesterday, and she was so casually belting these songs out. And I said, does she know who she is? Does she know the power of what it is that she has? So one of the things about my show, Good Morning Africa, it basically platforms unknown musicians. So I'm basically just scouting now and saying, this is material that I can use for my show. People interviewing some of the artists here and presenting them before a global audience who want to hear this kind of music. And I feel that it's when I was, they call me the godfather of contemporary gospel music in Kenya. And what happened is I just started writing these songs that I felt would fit into a contemporary young person's ideal playlist, even before playlists were a thing. And I'm just now getting feedback of 35 years of ministry. I wrote a song 39 years ago that this last week there was a thing that went viral that said, you mean this is the guy who wrote that song? We thought it was Don Moen or Michael W. Smith. And so we have to overcome those things to know that your people can actually do what it is that the international artists do. In fact, if we begin to see ourselves as international artists, we'll begin to attract those kind of opportunities. Jefferson should be playing Glastonbury. Jefferson should be playing, some of these big concerts. This song was just amazing, pray for your boy.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, you have me thinking, right? And we really have to take steps to revolutionize and reformat the hard drives in our heads, because I don't know if Trevor told you, I write as well, but in recent times I've lost the confidence in writing. Right. So I tend to get people to write for me. But now you've said something. I'm writing what I feel and what I see in the way I see it.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
And that's what makes the difference.
Yeah. Exactly.
Absolutely. I can't write. I can only imagine what a Grenadian experience is. I can only imagine, because it's my first time in Grenada. I can only imagine what a Trinidadian experience is, but I can never be I'm not a Trinidadian, and the world needs to hear your voice. It's your blueprint. It's the thing that God put in you, the gift that He put in you, that then says you need to be confident to speak in your voice. And this is one of the things that I need to express tonight, is to say the world is waiting for you. The world is waiting for you to express your gift in the marketplace, and that's when the transformation happens. Because an interesting thing happened to me. You see, this radio show, I like to say this, that your audience may not necessarily just be in the 110,000 people on the island. Your audience could be out there. Your audience could be in Africa. You never know that. I was telling Trevor yesterday that we'd never heard of someone like Sean Paul, but when he came to Kenya, life stops because of something like Sean Paul. But Sean Paul's a regular guy in Jamaica. He's a regular guy. So to me, I'd say that, people could be looking at you as, oh, I know Innocent. We know him. We eat, what did we have the other day? Roti. And we have a wrap or whatever with him. But has international quality songs that the world has not heard. So I say, let's put it out there.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I am of the opinion, right? Folks, as you would realize, we've, foregone the BBC this morning, as we've been doing in recent times. I don't think management will be too hard on me for that, because it's interesting. I have been realizing in recent times, that Grenada, like any other part of the world, is unique, but ever so often we are tempted to believe that the folks who are coming in are doing us a favor.
Oh yeah.
That's not the truth.
Not at all.
We are actually doing them a favor by satisfying a need that they have for fulfillment.
Yeah. Grenada is an amazing country. I'm sorry.
Go right ahead.
I was saying to Trevor this morning that Grenada is punching above her weight. You have 110,000 people, generating a GDP of $1.4 billion a year. That's amazing. Singapore has 6 million people, but and it's a country of about the same size. Grenada is about just half the area of Singapore. But that tells me that Grenada is punching above her weight. I mean, you have all sorts of things here. You have the cruise ships that come here. You have all these ships that are anchored here and just sitting around. I said, this is the one of the most fantastic places that I can imagine that we've never heard of. So I feel that this little island here at the tip of the Caribbean is punching above her weight. Her story just needs to be told.
That's correct, and that's part of the reason we felt the need to have the Grenada Gospel Music Association, building that confidence in what we have. I've been, as I said before, I'm not a born Grenadian, but I've always been Grenadian.
Stop that, man.
But the thing about it is, coming here over the years, I've always noticed the talent. I've always noticed it. What we need to do, first of all, is to understand that we don't have all the giftings. So I was explaining to Dr. Pete that sometimes the artists here, they are their own manager, they are their own producer, they are their own everything, and so they can only get so far. What we are doing is trying to get the people with the expertise in the same room, working on the same team for one project, and then we get the best of the best in every aspect of the business. So that's what we are doing, and this is how we can raise the quality of what we produce so that it becomes world class, because the world class talent is already here. It's just a matter of putting it together in the right format and the right people in the right places at the right time. So this is what we're doing.
So to come tonight at the St. George's Baptist Church, what can participants expect?
So I'm trying to help the Grenadian Gospel Music Association learn from my experience. I've been in the business for 35 years. I started when I was, how old was I? I was 2. This is 35 years ago. I was 19 years old when I started, and I've experienced a whole lot of things. And so to help Grenadians understand how to hone their craft, to begin to take their gift to open doors for them. The Bible says real clear in Proverbs 18 that a man's gift will open doors for him. But I also say that, but your gift won't keep you there. There's other things that will cause you now to thrive. So those are the things that what I talk about. I talk not just about improving your skill, but being able to build relationships. And this is I think what Trevor's alluding to, is the capacity to anybody who's succeeded has built a relationship with somebody else. If you're our very own Lupita Nyong'o, Oscar award-winning actress, or you're Donnie McClurkin, or whoever it is that you are. It's because you had a relationship with somebody, and somebody saw you. And when somebody sees you and somebody understands you, somebody feels you, they then become your advocate in another space that you can, in other ways, never enter. So they speak about you in rooms, and I know there's people who talk about sponsors, capacity for somebody to talk well about you in another platform. So I feel that these are some of the things that we'll be looking at. There's a new marketplace. We're talking about how do you market yourself. Understanding the new marketplace called the digital media. Now, what do we do with DSPs? What do we do with trying to put ourselves out there? How did I get here? This is part of what I'm saying. I got here because digital has helped me. You heard my music because now previously a record label would have to market and sell my music broadly, and then eventually it will get to Grenada. But now I'm my own record label in my room. You have Billie Eilish win a Grammy from her bedroom. So I think the marketplace has changed so incredibly, but it's given us opportunity like we've never had before. So this is part of what I feel we're here to help Grenadians see.
So you think that the key here is getting us Grenadians, well, I'm speaking Grenadian now, to understand that you have what it takes, just use the right vehicle to get it out there.
Correct. That's correct. You know, we said at the last interview, we have all the ingredients to make the pie.
Right.
But we're not mixing it.
Yes.
So we need to do that. We need to have faith in the fact that we have all the right ingredients. Yeah, and the Gospel Music Association, we have put all the ingredients together. So we have on board with us, we have writers, we have excellent musicians, we have producers, we have studio. The only thing missing is the Grenadians coming forward and saying, hey, we're ready to do this. We are ready for Grenada. Grenada just has to be ready to take itself out there to the world. We need to move away from the small island, small mentality. When we think that, okay, I am a superstar in Grenada and, that's it. Why not be a superstar in the rest of the world? And I think we have everything it takes to be that. We have so many. Yeah. I was at Sabrina Francis's concert on the weekend. I mean, excellent music. And I know she has a bit of a reach out there, but I think she can be even bigger. So the question is, what is going to take you there? And we're going to be discussing some of that this evening. Let me just throw in a little infomercial. So we're going to be at St. George's Baptist Church this evening from 7 p.m. And if you are a musician, it doesn't have to be gospel music, because the same vehicle that takes gospel music out there is going to take all music out there, and it's the same business. So if you're a musician, you're a singer, you're a writer, you're aspiring to be one, we want you to be there this evening at 7 p.m. It's totally free, people, so you don't have to worry about costs. And we are going to try and get you to that point where you feel confident enough to say, hey, world, here I am. Right. Because the world is waiting for us. Yeah. We just need to be ready to go out there.
Yeah, I talk about some of this stuff in my book. There's principles I've learned by being a minister. Principles I've learned being a minister that apply in the world of business. There's principles I've learned in being a musician that apply in the area of mentorship. And so I feel that some of these things that I've put in my this book that I have is the latest book. It's called Navigate, and I tell the story of how we can navigate some of life's difficulties. Our experience as human beings beings, our experience as human beings tells us something. I was sharing with Trevor a little earlier about the parable of the talents. If you talk about the parable of the talents, people switch off because they think they know. I've heard this story before, but I like to tell it like this. There's the guy who had 5 talents, the guy who had 2, and the guy who had 1. The guy who had 5 was able to double it, but at a capacity that was very high. The guy who was able to do his 2 was able to double it, but at a lower level. The guy with 1 buried it. Now, I flip that around and say there's 5 talent countries, there's 2 talent countries, and there's 1 talent countries. And what we've seen with many of the people of our color is we tend to be 1 talent countries where we bury what it is that we've been given. Yeah. But I want to say, Kenya, for example, Kenya is a 5 talent country where marathon and long distance running is concerned. Mm-hmm. If you look at the top 20 long distance runners, over 50-60% of them are Kenyans out of the top 20.
I could literally bet that I saw you running a marathon.
No, they would run rings around me. There's 13-year-old kids right now, somewhere in a place called Iten, who are world champions. I mean, we have 25 years deep, or 25 years from now, we will still have champions coming out of Kenya, because we're a 5 talent country where long distance running is concerned.
Why long distance running though?
Because there's a culture of long distance running that comes from just about independence, and there's very specific places in our country where that actually happens. In the highlands of the western highlands of Kenya and some of the highlands of central Kenya, and so you will find all the guys come from those specific areas. They train. We have world champions coming to train with these guys. But here's the thing that I'm saying. If you're looking for the top 20 golfers, top 20 of the top 20 golfers, at least 40% of them, 40%, that's 88 out of 20 of the top golfers are from the United States of America. There's a reason for it. And most of them come from Georgia and Florida, or live or practice around there, because there's a culture. So what I feel that we need to think about when we talk about that, the parable, is, are we creating a petri dish? Are we creating a culture that produces champions? So there's obviously something that Grenada is getting right, because I walk into this church and my mind is blown. You have a 13-year-old kid playing the steel drums. I said, what is my mind is doing a number on me. So I've never heard of these guys. But that's because at least Grenada is doing something right in this little space of your world, creating a culture where musicians can come up. What needs to happen is that needs to be projected to the world.
How do we do that?
We begin. Sorry.
We begin, but we're not going to sell it all out to Grenada this morning. You want to find out, you come this evening, 7 p.m., St. George's Baptist Church in Springs, because it's a much wider conversation than we probably have time for now. But definitely we need to understand it. Yes. And as Dr. Pete was talking about the 1 talent and burying the 1 talent, and this is something that I think exists in Grenada amongst our artists. So I am a singer, but I'm not a writer, so I'm not going to sing. Or I'm a writer, but I'm not a singer, so I'm not going to write.
Your talent is your talent.
Your talent is your talent. No, my point is, if you take the 1 talent that you have and you expose it, and let's say you're a singer, you're going to get a writer.
Right.
You're going to get a producer. But the writer is not going to know that you're a singer if you never sing.
If you bury it.
I get the gist. Folks, let's we're wrapping up, right? It's 18 minutes gone past 8 o'clock. But Master Control, could you I'm still here. That's the track I'm running here. And maybe you can push this one. This is Dr. Pete Odera.
I'm still here. Yes, I am still here. I'm still with you, child. With you when you're going down. Still here. Still here. Still here. Yes, I am. destiny. I know I've walked alone for so many miles. Through it all, I realized the hand of God was upon me. That's the only way that I survive. You may feel forlorn, alone, and feel forgotten. His promise says that you won't be forsaken. Call on him, he'll answer you. I'm a living witness. His word is true. He's still here. I'm still here.
Wow. I'm still here. That song is applicable to my life.
Yeah.
And I'm certain if it's applicable to my life.
I'm getting emotional.
Yeah, it is. It is, you know. And I wish we could talk for the rest of the evening. I wish we could talk for the rest of the evening.
Come this evening, and we'll be able to hear a lot more.
Definitely. I know, I'm not asking, I know this is not going to be your last trip to Grenada.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. And I just want to say thanks on behalf of Grenada and, you know, all the creatives in Grenada. You know, I just want to say thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good morning, Grenada. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so blessed to be in Grenada.
Yeah. So, Grenada, thank you so much for having us. GBN, thank you, Grenada, and we're really looking forward to seeing all of Grenada out this evening. You really don't want to miss it. This is going to be something that I am praying is going to transform the lives of people who are in the creative space, musically, and just transform their lives in general. And of course, tomorrow evening, the concert at Camahon Park, and that is also free, and it's a child-friendly event. So bring the kids out. Let's experience Grenada's gospel music in a real way, so that you can then start requesting the music, because one of the things that is preventing our gospel artists from going forward is they don't see where their craft is taking them. So whenever they have an opportunity, rather than do their own thing, they revert to the Donnie McClurkins and the CC Winans and so on, the Sinach, but we have really great talent, really good music, and we want Grenada to experience it, and by extension the rest of the world. So see you this evening at 7 p.m. and tomorrow evening from 4 you can come out at the park. You will hear a lot of gospel music. We're going to just saturate the atmosphere with gospel music, and the actual concert starts at 6 and we go to somewhere in the vicinity of 10 p.m.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us.
The pleasure is always ours.
Appreciate it.
Folks, I do hope, I am strongly believing that you enjoyed the conversation this morning. As you realize, I'm emotional with this.
Wow.
I'm emotional with this. But folks, that's it for the conversation. And it's Friday, so we won't have one tomorrow. If the good Lord spare our lives, which I know is graceful enough to do that, we will reconnect on Monday. Bye for now with the conversation.
Bye, Grenada. Until later.